Now that I've introduced you to the swap and you're super excited to get ready, I want to show you how to make this swap, this challenge, completely doable, how to make this possible and doable for you, even though it sounds overwhelming. 52 cards is obviously a lot of cards to decorate, especially when you have a deadline. And yet thousands of women have participated at this point from around the world, and they're not necessarily professional artists or anyone different than you and I. And part of the reason is I've shown everyone a trick. I made this trick for myself because I'm a fan of shortcuts, and anything to get the job done. It doesn't mean that I'm diminishing the quality of the project. It just means that I figured out a way to make it easier and more fun for myself. So the way that I make 52 cards easier and more fun for myself is this. Scrapbook paper is the key ingredient. So you do need your deck of cards. You need glue of some sort. For this step, I'm just going to use a glue stick. I would typically use a longer, thicker glue stick just so that it lasts longer. And then my third supply is cardstock, which you can find at a craft store. They're typically, the thicker the cardstock, the more expensive. I would say most you're going to pay is $1 a piece, but because this is going to be the back of your cards, unless you just truly care what the back of your cards looks like, I would not spend that much. I would just make sure that you're getting thick cardstock at your store, not flimsy. And, you know, try to get it for $0.25 a piece. It should be 4 for $1, truthfully. You can find them for 4 for $1. The back of the card is just going to have your information on it. So the back of the card is just going to have your name, your address, your email, whatever you choose to put on it. I don't personally think that it matters what's on the back visually, but that's up to you. Anyway, so what you're going to do to make this easy, this is your shortcut, is you're going to take 12 cards and you're going to glue them down on this sheet of paper. And what I want to point out to you is it doesn't matter. I know some people who've gotten really hung up and have posted in the group, oh gosh, I just did the first step wrong already. I glued the cards down on the wrong side. There is no wrong side. You can glue them face up or you can glue them face down. Because you're going to paint over them, it doesn't matter. So don't beat yourself up if you realize that they're all facing a different way. Okay? You're going to glue down 12 of those. Okay, friends. Hello, butterflies. Now we have 12 cards on each card stock. And like I said in the supply list, the unfortunate reality is you can't fit 13 on a page, so you'll have 1/5 page where you have your extra cards. It would be nice if you could fit all 13 and only have 4, but you don't. So here is what makes this wonderful and really speeds up the process and makes this possible. If you are trying to paint 52 cards and you had to hold a card and paint it, not only is that incredibly time consuming and frustrating, but you're going to get it on your fingers and you're going to get fingerprints on the card. It's going to be really hard to paint one card at a time. So what you're doing is creating a canvas. You have effectively made yourself a canvas. Okay, so now when you put your paint down, I'm just going to pick a pretty blue color. This is Target paint. Did you know that Target has paint now? You're going to pick a color, whatever color you want. I'm not picking this for any reason other than demonstration. Now I don't have to touch the cards. Now all I have to do is paint my canvas. This ensures that I'm not getting my fingers on it, and I don't have to get my fingers messy unless you're like me and you just want to. But I don't have to get it messy, and I won't have any marks that I don't necessarily want fingerprint marks on my page. This makes things so much easier and faster.